In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to start an LLC in 2026, step by step, even if you're a complete beginner. Hey guys, welcome back to Biz Builders, your go-to source for everything business formation and entrepreneurship. Now, if you're watching this, you're probably thinking about turning your side hustle, freelance gig, or new business idea into something official. Maybe you've heard that forming an LLC is the best way to protect yourself, but you're not sure where to start, what it costs, or what steps you actually need to take. And honestly, I get it. There's a lot of confusing info out there, and it's easy to feel overwhelmed. So by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what an LLC is, why you might want one, how to set it up in any state, what it's going to cost, and how to avoid the most common mistakes that trip up beginners. If you want to skip to a specific section, check the timestamps below. And if you find this helpful, hit that like button, subscribe for more business formation guides, and drop a comment if you have any questions about LLCs or want to share your experience. And if you want to get your LLC started the quick and easy way, I've got an exclusive discount link for Northwest Agent in the description. So let's start with the basics. What is an LLC and why should you even care? LLC stands for Limited Liability Company. It's a legal business structure that separates your personal assets from your business. That means if your business gets sued or goes into debt, your house, car, and personal savings are protected. Only your business assets are at risk. LLCs are super popular because they're flexible, easy to manage, and work for almost any type of business, whether you're a freelancer, consultant, e-commerce seller, or running a brick-and-mortar shop. Plus, LLCs give you credibility, make it easier to open a business bank account, and let you write off business expenses. Now, the first thing you need to do is decide which state you want to form your LLC in. For most people, the best choice is your home state, the state where you live and do business. If you form your LLC in another state like Delaware or Wyoming, but actually operate in your home state, you'll have to register as a foreign LLC and pay fees in both states. So unless you have a specific reason, just stick with your home state. If you're running an online business or want extra privacy, states like Wyoming, Delaware, and New Mexico are popular because of their low fees and strong privacy protections. But for most beginners, your home state is the way to go. Okay, so once you've picked your state, you need to choose a name for your LLC. Your name has to be unique in your state and include LLC or Limited Liability Company. You can check name availability for free on your Secretary of State's website. It's a good idea to have a couple backup names just in case your first choice is taken. Next, you'll need to appoint a registered agent. This is someone with a physical address in your state who can receive legal mail and official notices for your LLC. If you live in your state and have a stable address, you can be your own registered agent. But if you don't, or if you want privacy, you'll need to hire a registered agent service. This usually costs around $100 to $150 per year. After you've got your name and registered agent sorted out, you'll file your articles of organization, sometimes called certificate of formation, with your state's Secretary of State. You'll need to provide your LLC name, registered agent info, business address, and whether your LLC will be a member managed or manager managed. The filing fee varies by state, but it's usually between $50 and $300. Most states let you file online, and the process is actually pretty straightforward. Once you've filed, you'll get a confirmation from the state, usually within a few business days. Now, after your LLC is approved, you'll want to get an EIN from the IRS. This is your business's tax ID number, and it's completely free if you do it yourself online. You'll need this for taxes, opening a business bank account, and hiring employees. Next, you'll want to create an operating agreement. Some states require this, and even if yours doesn't, it's a really good idea. An operating agreement outlines how your LLC is run, who owns it, and what happens if you add members or want to dissolve the business. You can use a template for $50 to $100 or hire an attorney if you want something more customized. Once you have your EIN and filed documents, you want to open a business bank account. This keeps your business and personal finances separate, which is crucial for protecting your liability and making tax time way easier. Most banks require your filed articles of organization, EIN, and operating agreement. Depending on your industry and location, you may also need local business licenses or permits. These can range from $50 to several $100, so check with your city or county. And don't forget about annual or biannual reports. Most states require you to file a report every year or every 2 years to keep your LLC in good standing. The fee is usually between $50 and $150. Mark your calendar so you don't miss the deadline and risk penalties. Now, let's be honest, most people don't want to spend their time reading state statutes or worrying about missing a step. That's where Northwest Registered Agent comes in. If you want the quickest and easiest way to form your LLC, Northwest is honestly the best option I found. Here's how it works. You just click the link in the description or pinned comment and it takes you straight to their LLC formation page. You select your state, enter your business name, fill in your details, and Northwest automatically sets themselves up as your registered agent. You can add extras like EIN filing or an operating agreement if you want. Review everything and submit your order. Northwest handles the actual filing with the state, and you can track everything from your dashboard while your LLC gets approved. The whole process on your end takes less than 10 minutes, and you don't have to worry about missing a step or making a mistake. Their pricing is transparent, they're not pushy with their upsells, and their customer service is actually helpful if you have questions. They also send you compliance reminders for annual reports and other deadlines, so you don't have to worry about missing anything important down the road. If you want to save time, avoid paperwork, and make sure your LLC is set up correctly the first time, Northwest Registered Agent is honestly the fastest and easiest way to do it. Let's talk about the cost, because I know that's a big question for most beginners. The state filing fee is usually between $50 and $300 depending on where you live. Registered agent service is typically $100 to $150 per year. If you use a formation service like Northwest, expect to pay another $100 to $200 for their help, but that includes the first year of registered agent service. Getting your EIN is free if you do it yourself, but some services charge $50 to $100 for this. An operating agreement template is $50 to $100 or more if you hire an attorney. Business insurance is highly recommended and usually runs $300 to $800 per year for general liability coverage. Business banking fees depend on your bank, but expect $0 to $25 per month for a basic business checking account. So, for your first year, if you do everything yourself and serve as your own registered agent, you're looking at $200 to $400 total. If you use a registered agent and a formation service, add $100 to $200 for the agent and $100 to $200 for the service. So a more realistic total for most people is $400 to $700 for the first year. Now let's talk about some common mistakes beginners make when it comes to LLCs. One big mistake is waiting too long to form an LLC. If you're making money, signing contracts, or working with others, you need that legal protection sooner rather than later. Another mistake is mixing personal and business finances. If you don't keep your business money separate, you can lose your liability protection and make tax time a nightmare. A lot of people also forget about ongoing compliance. Every state has annual or biannual reports, franchise taxes, or other requirements. Missing these can cost you big time in penalties and headaches. And finally, don't overcomplicate things. You don't need a fancy multi-member LLC or a bunch of legal documents if you're just starting out. Keep it simple, get the basics right, and you can always upgrade as your business grows. If you found this guide helpful, give it a thumbs up so other entrepreneurs can find it too. Subscribe to Biz Builders for more business formation guides and drop a comment below if you have questions about LLCs or you want to share your experience. And remember, if you want to get your LLC started the quick and easy way, use our special discount link for Northwest Registered Agent in the description or pinned comment below. Thanks for watching, and here's to building your business the smart way in 2026. See you in the next video.